Hey everybody, I'm AJ. Welcome to a new comments reading video based on Stranger Things Have Happened, a Sally Face song. Obviously, I played Todd in it, and I've got some of my castmates here on the couch.
Hey, I'm Gwen, and I played Ash.
Hey, I'm David, and I played Larry.
And here we have, Justin's not here. Justin's actually busy at a convention this weekend. But he played Sal. And I wish he could be here. We were all trapped in that room for like hours that night. Yeah, so we
surrounded by meat chunks.
Surrounded by meat chunks is the worst. So we went through some of your comments, pulled a few of them that we thought looked really fun, and we're going to answer the top 10 comments from our Stranger Things Have Happened to Sally Face song video. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Bring it on.
Let's do this.
We're gonna start with number 10, Sonic Platformers Second. Is the title a reference to the show Stranger Things? Ironically, we were just talking about that. Now that I think about it, isn't Sally Face a mix of Ghostbusters and Stranger Things? I don't think it was a reference to Stranger Things technically, but it's not that we don't live in a vacuum. We definitely were aware that there was a very popular show set in like the 80s.
Yes.
That deals with a bunch of kids and some strange things going on. So actually I see a really good comparison even though it wasn't super intentional.
AJ had written a song and then we were all sitting around trying to find a title that suited the song, and what got repeated over and over and over? Stranger Things Have Happened.
I do feel like the Sally Face is a little less Ghostbusters and Stranger Things as much as it is Nickelodeon's Doug.
Oh yeah, I can see
meets
that.
Ghostbusters.
Sure, yeah.
Meets Tales from the Crypt. I don't know.
Something nice and dark in there to
It's very dark.
mellow it out. Marion Asasua said, I think AJ is gay because why is his character a girl? But I love you, Gwen.
There are so many things wrong with that comment.
So AJ played Todd, as we previously said, and Todd is a boy's name and is a male character.
He is gay.
He is
That's
gay.
the closest I can find to this comment actually making a lot of sense at the moment.
But do we want to talk about like separation between character and actors? Because I feel like saying AJ's playing a gay character, he must be gay, is kind of the same as saying Neil Patrick Harris is playing a straight character, he must be straight.
Or AJ's playing everyone in kindergarten, he must be an actual kindergartner. The entire class of them.
Rainbow Flower comments, were all the wigs itchy? Your vids are awesome, by the way. I mean, my wig wasn't actually that itchy, it just got in my face a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
and I was trying to, it was very long, and I had to keep trying to move the hair to, like, I was trying to get it to look like as much the way Larry kind of does his. His is a lot more unkempt, but, like, honestly, it was just me, like, I'd get into shots and I'd move my head a little, and all the hair would go.
It did, yeah, the wave of hair. My wig was a little itchy, I think, but it was like that curly hair kind of thing, so like, no offense, I'm like, but for me it was a very different experience to have it like tight little curls like touching my ears and funny places, my neck and stuff. You had hair extensions on too.
I did. I didn't actually have a wig on. It was the top part was all my hair, and then I had lots of long hair. It wasn't itchy. It was heavier than I realized it was going to be. Wigs are actually nicer. I thought that like extensions was gonna be easier because it was like, oh, like I know how to do my own hair. This is fun. And then it was like, oh, these are all like clipped into my hair. Next time I'll just go with a wig.
ZK and AK 257. Those pills appeared in Finding Mr. Midnight, I think. You know, that's actually it's a good eye, and they are similar, but they are not the same. Actually, we haven't kept those pills forever. The pills in Finding Mr. Midnight were actually like they were around Valentine's Day, and it was like they were chocolate.
Oh, the red
coated, yeah, candy things. The pills in this one are, I think, actually just aspirin or
I think they're ibuprofen.
Yeah.
But yeah. Dragon Gaming Kid Friendly Gaming said, it smells like a burnt outhouse in here. How does he know what a burnt outhouse smells like?
Yeah, Dave, how do you know what a burnt outhouse smells like?
I think Larry must have had some odd experiences while building that treehouse, or being
maybe
involved in the construction of that treehouse.
Could be. He also lives in the basement of the apartment. I feel like that might smell the most like a burnt out house of anywhere in the apartment.
He does live below a haunted apartment where people are conducting all kinds of horrible rituals and murders and things like that. So I mean,
Rituals involving lighting an outhouse on fire.
Yes.
I mean, it happens. Stranger things have happened. Trashy Marky Moo writes, I love how Ashley calmly picked up a dissevered hand, and the biggest reaction she got was, that's messed up, dude. And a side glance from Sal. I mean...
Whoa. Are you saying it's not normal to pick up a severed hand?
No.
Like,
No, I've never done that.
I haven't.
No.
Not in my time.
Do you have something you want to share for everybody on YouTube, Gwen?
What was messed up is the meat chunks. Like, are we really not going to talk about the fact that there was
Well, I think
actual meat in a cabinet and that we filmed it?
True story. That was real meat. That wasn't prop meat. That was real meat. It was
No,
a
it was-
hamburger. We could have eaten it
It was
instead.
Beard Burger.
It was beard burger.
We established it was the Beard's apartment at the end, so
And we
he's just
established-
keeping his meat chunks in the pantry because he doesn't have a refrigerator, I guess.
Well, I was saying he doesn't have an oven to cook it on, so he just turns the heat up in his apartment and then shuts the meat chunks in his cupboard. And he has a makeshift oven where he comes back and it's like steamed meat chunks.
That's even worse.
Steamed meat
yeah, it's
chunks.
kind of weird. It's probably like just warm and like wet. It's probably not even like
How to
actually
rapidly cause mold to grow on your meat chunks.
Well,
that's
that's
what
like
that
he likes
sounds
it.
like.
It's like a cheeseburger now.
It's like sushi gone wrong.
Oh my.
Zara Wielder. I absolutely love how they use unique body language for all the characters. Now, this is something I wasn't thinking about because I didn't coach that. I was like, oh, did we? But then I was like, probably to some degree. So I was like, we've got 3 of the 4, of us on the couch right now. I thought maybe we should go through and explain like what made you act a certain way, or like, Dave, what was your performance on set kind of based on when you were acting?
Well, I mean, Larry, I noticed when you're looking at him in the game, he's always got his hands in his pockets. He's got a little bit of a slouch going on. So I thought he just does everything real casual. So wherever I could, I would just make sure I had the hands in the pockets. But he's laid back. He's laid back about so much that happens even in the midst of all the most horrifying things.
How did you stand out from them?
Well, I feel like I actually did a semi-risky thing because I don't feel like I based it really heavily on the game, and I'm actually glad that nobody's yelled at me. But I know in the game, Ash has a little bit more of like a sad, forlorn thing going on, and I was looking around the room and I'm like, we've already got, the guy that's kind of slouching, has his hands in his pockets, and we've got Sal, who's really not going to emote much at all behind a mask. And I was like, this is a rock song, and somebody should have a little bit of edge to them. And really early on, I decided to make her like nihilistic and sad, like kind of like edgy sad instead of just like quiet sad.
Right.
So I tried to give her a little bit more aggression than I think she has in the game.
You came off as kind of like a low-key goth, is the way I see it.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yes.
As Todd, I think I tried to go in with the idea that my character was not normally part of the like in the field adventures. People come back and consult me for things. They use my technology for things, but dragging me into them, I mean, other than that one time we went down to the underground, cavern tomb things and I got lost in there. Yeah, it's not something Todd usually would be involved with. So I played my character a little bit more like he was outside his comfort zone and he was trying to do the thing, but almost more like, what would all my friends do? I'm gonna try to do that too. But not by any means like a professional in this, other than intellectually, I've been a part of a lot of these adventures already.
The random room said, does the demon summoner say mustard cactus Algor token over and over again before and after the ritual part?
Mustard cactus Algor token.
Yes, obviously that is actually what. No?
It was actual Latin, guys,
Latin
and
and
I was really excited to get to do it. Latin was one of the things I actually studied in college. So AJ came up to me and was like, I need this many syllables in Latin, and I was like, yes. It was our sight pierces heaven, our reach goes on forever.
Oh, okay.
That's spooky. I like that.
Sinister.
Noster visus caelum pungit noster captus altus erit. That's what it was.
Ah.
Thank you. As soon as I heard it in English, I was like, yes!
Now try saying that 3 times fast.
No, thank you.
Carl Rogmark. Wait a minute. The skeleton is Papyrus.
It was Papyrus.
Ah!
We even left the eyebrows on. Somebody said, should we take these off? And we were like,
Might as well have it.
It's still Papyrus.
It's just Papyrus. Just have it be Papyrus.
I
yeah.
felt really bad. We actually, we had to dismantle him, obviously, so he could be a pile of bones instead of, like, an actual skeleton, but I broke him in taking him apart. Like, I can't put him back together.
Sans will not forgive you.
Sans will never forgive me.
You broke my brother. You're gonna die. The number 1 comment is from Laura Clark. So, the cultists accidentally summoned a DM instead of a demon. I think, yes, they did.
Did we do that on purpose?
No, we didn't. It's just funny when you phrase it like that.
Sometimes the subtext is smarter than you are.
Right? Yeah. I guess the beard got called in by all this chanting and wanted to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Well, that was all of the questions, but there was a bonus question I was going to let Gwen hear, as we wrap up.
A bonus?
Bonus.
I get a bonus?
Yeah, I always like to throw in a bonus comment if we can. Since we got 10 really good ones, why not go for 11th one? Keep the streak going.
Kloos Bloos has an excellent name and said, "This is so good. Would you consider making instrumental versions? I'd love to listen to that Latin in the background near the end some more."
Well, what a fitting question to have asked, because we just started releasing some of our instrumental tracks on the internet. You can go listen to them on Spotify for free. You can download them off of things like iTunes, stuff like that. Sally Face's song, Stranger Things Have Happened, is not available yet. It will be later this year, probably. We're just, every month or two, we're uploading a new season. You have to make it to what, season 9 now? We have 8 seasons of Random Encounters, so I think it's gonna be part of season 9.
Pretty sure.
Wow.
Stay tuned closer to the holidays. I think you'll be able to. But if you like other Random Encounter songs, you can find instrumentals for those ones too. Thank you guys for joining me today. This was super fun. I love the comments.
Yeah.
Loved hearing what you guys thought of them and how to answer them. Couldn't have done it without you.
Thank you for having us.
Of course. If you like the Sally Face song, there's going to be a t-shirt available for it. Our friend Devin, who's one of the cultists, actually made the design for it, and it's available in our store along with some other cool designs. You can also beat that notification bell, break the bell. Make sure you don't miss it if we upload something else, because we upload every single Friday. Beard salute!
Woo!